Hi, TNT Fit Online friends and fans. I am Teri Crenshaw, and I am here to answer your Friday Wellness Q&A. The question for today comes from Delilah. She's in Colorado, and her question was, "Hey Teri, how do I increase my metabolism?" Okay, well, there are a few ways that you can increase your metabolism. First, understand that your basal metabolic rate, your BMR, is determined by your height, weight, age, and gender. So if you want to find out what your BMR is, and that's your resting metabolic, your basal metabolic rate, which means that it's how many calories you burn at rest. So it is how many calories you burn sitting on the laying in bed. It's how many calories you burn just to exist. If you want to find out what your BMR is, Google BMR calculator and you will be able to figure it out there. Now, how do you boost it? To boost your metabolism, you have to consider a few things: exercise, diet, and activities of daily living. So, activities of daily living, really quick and easy. Basically, you just need to move more. Your activities of daily living are when you're running errands, when you're going to work. It's what you do every day. So, to increase your metabolism, just move more. You've heard it a million times, and it's true. Park further away and walk more. The stairs instead of taking the elevator or the escalator. Get up from your desk and take a lap, walk around, do a little bit more activity during your daily work, and you'll increase your metabolism. The second thing to consider is your exercise. It's important the type of exercise that you do, because you want to make sure that you're maintaining as much lean mass as you can. If you maintain your lean mass or gain lean mass, you'll increase your metabolism. So what that means is that for every 5 to 10 pounds more muscle you have on your frame, you're going to burn about 100 calories more per day. It is your metabolism that much. Another thing to consider is epoc, which is EPOC. That is excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, and it's basically what your body needs to do to get you back to normal. So it's how many calories it's burning to repair the muscles that maybe you just have torn down during your weight training session or your resistance training session. The exercises that they found that increase EPOC for a longer period of time are high-intensity interval exercises. It just means that you can go full bore for an interval amount of time, and the more you work, the more calories you're going to burn during that session and after. So make sure that you include some high-intensity intervals in your training. The next thing to consider, and it's very important, is your diet. Of course it's important. But here's what I want you to think about. The first thing you may already know: eating several meals throughout the day, several small meals throughout the day, stimulates your metabolism every time you're eating. So your body has to do work to digest food. So every time you eat, it has to burn more calories. So if you're eating every 2 to 3 hours, instead of eating only 2 to 3 times per day, your body is going to be more metabolically active. But here's another fact, and you may not be aware of this. It's called the thermic effect of food. So the thermic effect of food is how many calories it takes to burn off that particular type of food or macronutrient. The food that has the highest amount of thermic effect is protein. Protein burns up to 20 to 35% of the calories that you eat in the food are burned up to metabolize the food. So you're getting to burn about a third of the calories that you're taking in your protein. So prioritize protein. Carbohydrates, a little different story. That's 5 to 15%. That 50%, if you're burning off 15% of that food, of that carbohydrate food, it's going to be something with a lot of fiber in it. So your body has to break it down. It has to consider the fiber. So it's going to be fruits, vegetables, and whole grains are going to be your best bet there. Refined carbohydrates, maybe 5%. Your body doesn't have to do very much to break it down. The next thing to consider in your diet, and you may not be aware of this at all, is that they have found that essential fatty acids can increase your metabolic rate or increase your metabolism by up to 400 calories a day. So what does that mean? Take some fish oil. It will help to increase your metabolism. So to recap, to increase your metabolism, Delilah, here's what you need to do. Increase your activities of daily living. That means just move more. Make sure that you maintain or increase the amount of muscle that you have on your body. Consider doing some high intensity intervals along with your steady state cardio. And then last but not least, you're going to want to consider your diet. And in your diet, you want to consider the thermic effect of food. So make sure that you're getting adequate amounts of protein, fibrous carbohydrates, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. You'll need fats in there too, but they're not going to be as impactful as protein or the fibrous carbohydrates. And the bonus, make sure you take some fish oil to increase your metabolism. Okay, well that is it for today. I hope that was helpful. Remember that you can find me at TntFitOnline.com. I will see you next Friday. Thanks.